welcome back to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, also known as Ales, gentleman streamer, Beer Goggles 21, a dandy on stream. And welcome back to stream, folks. Happy Thursday, one and all, or as I like to say, Thirsty Thursday. Here's hoping that you're having a great one. And of course, I did want to say hello, Chungus. How are you doing today? Sorry if I'm looking around the monitors here. It would seem that my wonderful prompter that gives me text decided to stop working at the last minute. Let me try this one again. But I hope you're having an excellent day. I recently, as in the last few minutes, I popped into your Discord for just a second to see what was going on, and I noticed that you're planning on streaming Hades. So that is exciting. Sorry, Hades 2, of course, which I was unaware released today, maybe. So I did want to say that I will hope to catch that stream before I forget. Of course, anybody watching right now, even if it's a VOD, even if it's in a time capsule, stop what you're doing, stop, drop, and roll, and follow Chungus Guitarist, who is an excellent retro streamer, does a lot of very difficult challenges. Currently in the second half of the Sufferathon, last seen playing Warframe, which I believe you told me was a Vampire Survivors like. But yeah, Chungus, always playing the hard games, and always just an excellent conversationalist. I couldn't recommend him more. Let's see. Favorite condiment? I really like mayo, but it's so bad for you. Mayo actually used to be my favorite condiment, but yeah, I landed exactly where you are. It's obviously basically just egg and fat, and I remember specifically I had a problem with it when I was in middle school because I would get all of this acne from just having mayo sporadically, and so I basically just dropped it. And I might have it on occasion, but I generally don't. Let's see. Another good sauce is Hidden Valley Taco Secret Sauce. I haven't had that one, but Hidden Valley is a pretty good company when it comes to condiments. It's hard to find nowadays. It just launched today. Mega excited. Yeah, I'm wondering if the taco sauce has like a Tex-Mex style like dressing to it. That sounds good. I don't think I've seen it. I feel like most of the time whenever I see Hidden Valley, like I'll go for either one of their like creamy salad dressings, which can't be beat. But then the other thing that I do enjoy from them is of course just basic ranch dressing. Egg oil and fats, everything that's bad for you, and everything that also tastes wonderful. You know what I'm saying? Why is it that everything that tastes great is bad for you? Somebody put it better, but it's like it's the greatest tragedy of life that everything that you would enjoy is actually not good to do or not good to consume. I think it was the devil. And light mayo uses potato starch to try and cut calories. I never knew that. I think we keep a jar of light mayo in this house, but again, I don't really use it too much. I think there's a bit of mayo or ranch in that taco sauce, and that's probably why it's good. Can't wait for the gene editing technology to reprogram taste. You mean like you taste, you eat some like fiber and then it just tastes like, I don't know, delicious fatty mayo, or like yeah, that would be solid. That would be great. In terms of my favorite sauce, I gotta say I've mostly dabbled these days with hot sauces. Not like the crazy hot sauces or anything. Like my peak is basically habanero sauce. Like I have one very specific brand of habanero sauce that I basically throw on everything. But of course I do enjoy sriracha, and most recently I really like chili crisps that are sold in like Asian stores. Those I really like throwing onto pizza, because how can you make pizza more perfect? You grab an Asian condiment and make it more spicy. So I think that's my jam these days. Same habaneros as hot as I go, and that's good because I feel like if you go beyond that, you're probably just irritating your stomach. Even if you like it, you're probably just irritating your stomach to heck and back. But yeah, what are we doing here today? We're actually playing Banjo-Tooie, which is a game that I started, I want to say back in November. I was doing like a like a charity event. I think that was December, and we've been playing it on and off. This is a good time. We're in Pterodactyl Land. This is our third session in Pterodactyl Land. Assume there's going to be at least 3 more sessions in Pterodactyl Land. See, cheese pizza plus hot sauce is a good combo. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, it's probably basic to say this, but I do think that whenever you have like something as, I know this sounds bad, but if you say cheese pizza, it's kind of like a basic type of pizza. It's nice to actually throw condiments in there, and it really brings out just the quality of the pizza itself, the cheese, whatever you have in there. I don't disagree. I very much enjoy the cheese pizza. And yeah, what are we drinking today? I feel like I'm not ready today. I'm not ready. Okay. So, because it is the season, because it is October, there's 2 types of beer that people enjoy on October. Most people enjoy pumpkin ales, which is great. You can have it all throughout the entirety of fall. The other one that I very much like is Oktoberfest, which of course is a very German tradition. Oktoberfest festivals around the world have it. Delicious, very traditional style. Today I have neither of those. Instead I have Hollow Jack, which is a pumpkin coffee cider. And as you can see here, that's a pirate with a pumpkin head, because, you know, every literary figure or anthropomorphic character has to have a pumpkin head during Halloween season. Now, this one is a 6.9% alcohol by volume, and it is a cider. It is not an ale, which means that it is not a beer. A cider is different than a beer in that the base component is actually pressed apples. You get some apples, you press them, and then you throw them into a fermentation tank. You add yeast, and then you filter out all of the pulpy mess, and you get some very delicious fluid. Very sweet, like very nice. You don't really add hops to it, which means that it is rarely, if ever, bitter. Though there are cider styles that include hops just because they want to give it a dry finish, and that's okay. I prefer the sweet stuff. I have a sweet tooth. Sue me. Cider is my favorite. That sounds good. Do you have a particularly favorite like cidery? I think I used to like, back when I used to live in North Carolina, my favorite was this cidery called like Woodchuck cidery or something like that. I don't know if they exist anymore, but they basically had a plethora of like different ciders. Like every single one of their bottles had like a different color, which was a slightly different combination. And specifically, my favorite cider used to be the pear cider. The other fruit that you can use interchangeably with a cider to make a cider is pears. They're actually known as Perries. Yeah, those are definitely my favorite because they're very fleshy. They have that slightly more subdued flavor, whereas apples tend to be just a bit tart. No matter how red your apple is, you still have a tinge of tartness there. So yeah, very much enjoy that. Of course, you can also add other fruits to ciders, things like pineapples, mangoes, guavas, and then of course all of your berries, things like blackberries, blueberries, boysenberries, dingleberries. The world is your oyster. Woodchuck or anything basic that's consistent. Yeah, you know, I do not stray away from like the traditional cideries, like what is it called, Apple Orchard or something Orchard. I think it's Apple Orchard. The last local cider I got was not good, and I was sad. I can tell you one thing, Chungus. Every single time I go for like a berry like cider, like a blueberry or a blackberry, or even a cherry cider, I feel like it just rings empty, and I feel like it just kills my flavor. I don't know what you had, but I have a very distinct, not good relationship with berry ciders, and it's weird because I generally like berries and other things. Let's see, it might have just been skunk. Okay, well that's a different problem. That's a different problem right there. But yeah, where was I? So yeah, that's what a cider is. They're good, they're delicious, they're nice entry points. If you don't like the bitterness of beer, I highly recommend you drink ciders. But that's enough about what I have to say on ciders. Let's actually see what Untapped has to say on the matter over here. 6.5% alcohol by volume, mischievous and spiced. Hollow Jack is far from empty. A brew of fresh pressed apples, caramelized pumpkin, and sweet potatoes is finished with a dash of honey and spices to carve out this special fall cider. And I know that it also has some coffee, so I'm assuming that they throw in some coffee in there after the fact. I don't know, I can't quite tell, but I do know that coffee is a component in certain beers, especially specifically breakfast stouts. So I imagine that they added it here for like some aroma or some like robustness to this particular beer. Let's go ahead and actually taste this thing. Whew, okay, but that was a mouthful. I do enjoy my ciders. I definitely wish that I had them more, but the thing about ciders is that I feel like they're great openers. Like I like something sweet and light at the beginning, and inevitably what ends up happening is like I get the craving for something more robust, something a little more malty, and then of course by the time I have like my second or third drink, it's generally just a stout. And yeah, it makes me think like I haven't done my homework really with ciders. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, Hades 2, I really look forward to playing it. I'm probably not gonna touch it for a while because of what I'm currently playing right now. But I hope everyone out there has a good time with it. I haven't seen a lick of gameplay on it. But it's Hades 2. How could it be bad, right? How could it be bad? And of course, we got a delicious tulip glass right over here. A very light body. You can actually see through this thing. Very thin bubbles at the top. In terms of a nose, you can definitely sense some of that coffee notes. It's actually very light, but it's more of a what am I trying to say? It's more of an aroma rather than a smell. Like something that gives you the aura of something that is brewed as opposed to something that is mixed. You can definitely sense some very strong notes of pumpkin there, but I also feel some slight notes of toasted sweet potato, which is a little strange. I feel like they changed the formula this last year on this particular cider. Famanail, dear viewer, thank you so much for being here. I'm fairly robust. I'm actually surprised. Maybe a 1.5 out of 5 in terms of body composition. Once again, you got that toasty sweet potato leading the charge. The pumpkin, I feel, is something that you read at towards the end. Excuse me, give me a second here. Sorry about that. It's a good thing I have a mute button next to me. Yeah, so the pumpkin, I feel, is like the curtains to the actual flavor. You feel it in the back. You don't necessarily feel it at the front. You got some fairly moderate sweet notes on it. It's not particularly too powerful. It's not like your conventional apple cider. And again, it does give you those kind of notes that are reminiscent of things like pumpkin pie, I want to say. Something like a pumpkin pie. Which is nice. I like it. I enjoy it. How do you make a cider better? Pumpkin spice it, of course. But yeah, cheers. Okay. Let's go ahead and rate this thing. 3.75 sounds about right. It is up my alley. I find that the older I get, the sweeter the drinks I like. I would have thought that would have been the opposite. But I feel like I'm just more comfortable drinking sweet things these days. I'm less of a snob, if that makes any sense. Anyways, that is what we will be drinking today. We do have a question of the night, of course, which we did explore earlier. What is your favorite condiment? Anybody that tunes in is more than welcome to answer that. But with that, let's go and play some Banjo-Tooie. Gosh, that's loud. think that's probably adequate. Nice. We are playing using the Nintendo 64 controller. So this is the Nintendo Switch N64 controller, which of course is messing up my game right now. Okay, I gotta get back to work, sadly. Have fun with Banjo. Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for stopping by and chatting, Chungus. I will absolutely try and pop in later. Have fun with Hades too, and here's hoping that work is light enough for you. Okay, but yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We are in Pterodactyl Land. Here we go. Chungus for getting us started. Oh wow! Thank you so much for the subscription, Chungus. You absolutely didn't have to. Please never feel obligated to do that. Very kind of you, friendo. I very much appreciate you. Gosh darn it! And once again, if anybody didn't hear me the first time, please go and give our friend, esteemed legendary community member Chungus Guitarist a follow. Largely plays retro games, plays lots of hard games. I don't know how he does it. He's a star. But yeah, absolutely recommend you give him a look. No worries. Yeah. Thanks again. So last time I was able to get Kazooie's hatch egg move. So what I'm gonna try to do now is I'm going to try and get the third Banjo-Kazooie game pack, which I believe yielded an egg or like an ice key. I think the ice key is related. So let me try and find that. It's not on this side, is it? Watch out! These pterodactyls are wicked fast. Look at that, it's still going towards me. It's like, I'm gonna get that person. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that the place where we go hatch the secret eggs is here. Gotta make sure not to get poked by these beasts. Beast Wars, we're back. Boom. Away with you. Okay, is it here? No, this is not it. What are you talking about? This is not it. This is just this is where we got the ice key, but this is not where the chicken lady was. Bum, 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 bum. I think the chicken is probably in the wooded area. I think so, maybe. Bum, bum, bum. And I believe that is the... Well, let's take the warp. The wooded hollow. Okay, and so I believe she was on, yes, through this like little storybook wall. It's funny because if you approach this area, you kind of just assume that it's a flat background, but actually there's an entrance there. I think the developers did pretty well in terms of blending the background in that specific area. What does Heggy say?
Look, egg you don't know. Cluck, you must hatch other egg.
Well, thank you for that. We will do just that. And in order to hatch the egg, we actually need to separate from Kazooie. Okay, so this is the last one. How do we do this? Is it just We just have to land on it. There. No. Okay, there it goes. There she goes.
Cluck, special Heggy Egg Award, Jinjo as multiplayer character. Cluck, who is Jinjo?
Okay, well that was pretty useless. Wait, so that's actually all 3 game packs. I thought we were supposed to get like I thought we were supposed to get something else. I don't know, I'm confused. We do have the ice key right there. Where do we redeem the ice key? Hold on, let me actually look this up. How to redeem ice key Banjo-Tooie. Okay, how to get the ice key. Let's see. We obtain the ice key. Take the ice key to the waterfall cavern in Glitter Gulch Mine and use the Talon Torpedo learned from Jolly Roger's Lagoon on the Kazooie Boulder in the water. Swim through the tunnel that opens up. Okay, let's do that. Let's go over there. And of course, if you're just joining us, we are enjoying some delicious pumpkin coffee cider. Happy fall, y'all. Delicious. Can we actually leave without Banjo?
Cluck, take Smelly Bear with you.
Fine. Well, at least we claimed all of Heggy's thing. Glitter Gulch Mine, right? And I believe that's the plateau. Which is good because actually the other thing that we wanted to do was to get an extra honeycomb. We have like 6 honeycomb pieces. So I think we can go ahead and get the next honeycomb. That's it's definitely lame that the last surprise was something that you can only use in multiplayer. There's very little chance that I will ever play multiplayer with anybody. Play this game with in multiplayer with anybody. I don't think the interest is there. I think when people think about Banjo-Tooie, they probably think about the single player adventure. Why is she hiding behind this thing?
Honeybee, I'll trade you extra energy units in return for empty honeycombs. You'll need 1 more honeycomb before I can give you any extra energy.
Really? 6 is not enough? Wow. Okay. I thought 6 honeycombs made a set. Okay, well... so be it. So be it. Did you see this? Did you see what I did there? So be it. Let's go in here. Okay, so apparently we have to go to the waterfall area. Let's go.
Yeehaw!
Beep 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 beep. Should be here, right? That's not a door. That's not a thing else. What's wrong with you? Maybe the waterfall is... maybe it's a different waterfall? Let's take a closer look here. Well, there's a Jiggy right there. How come I never got that one? That's weird. I thought I had everything here. Oh no. No, I definitely don't. Boop, 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 boop. Surprising. Spiral Mountain. Okay. Well, let's try and get that Jiggy, I guess. Or come back to it at some point. What I really want is the ice key. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, ha. Of course. Where's my box? Wait. Oh, I think I need to cross to the other side. Let's go. Nice. Well, we got one. Let me see if I can find a better description of how to get this thing. How to redeem Banjo-Tooie key. Let's see. You have to learn Talon Torpedo, go to Glitter Gulch Mine, go to the Waterfall Cavern and use the Talon Torpedo on the Kazooie boulder. Then enter the tunnel. Oh, okay. So there has to be some kind of waterfall. Like some other waterfall entrance that is being blocked off. Kind of weird that they... Maybe it's on the other side of this thing? Could be. Where's my Talon Trot? Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, we might as well run. At this point, we might as well run. Dun, 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 dun. Yeehaw! Okay, is there a waterfall around here? Wow. Forgot about those things. Yeehaw! I also just like the... Oh! Oh! What a senseless creature that thing is. Maybe let's take the warp. Train station. Outside inside Womba's wigwam. Outside the crushing shed. Sure, let's go over there. How hard could it be to find a waterfall around here? That's basically where we were right there. What if we go into this cave? Oh, it's a toxic mine, unfortunately. So definitely not here. What is this? I think this is where we like saved Canary Mary. The infamous Canary Mary. Yeehaw! I think I got the timing down on that thing. There should be a Kazooie block. I guess let me go ahead and look some more here. Boom, 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 boom. Images. Ice key. Oh, okay. Let me watch this quick video for just a second. I don't want to waste anybody's time. And of course it's gonna play an ad while I look this up. Remember when YouTube videos just used to play? Remember when they just used to play and it was okay and it was nice? Didn't have to worry about like skipping ads or this and that. Oh, I think I see where it is. So yeehaw. Dun, 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 dun. So you run. Dun dun dun. You keep going there. Okay, I think I know where it is. Hello, Jaded. Thank you very much for the lurk. I hope you're having a wonderful day, friendo. Let me see if this will actually give you a shout. Yes! Everybody watching right now, kindly consider giving a follow to Jaded Fox, who is an excellent streamer, fellow cutie stream team member, last seen playing in the retro category. So you know it's good. Thank you so much for stopping by, Jaded. But okay, let's go and find that cave. Let's find that cave. I think it must be on the other side of this thing. Dun, 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 dun. Yeehaw! Oh, would it be maybe... Huh. That doesn't make sense, does it? What if we open this thing? It doesn't really do anything anymore. I'm pretty sure that we beat this challenge a long time ago. Fuel storage. Don't go in there. Talk about a hidden body of water. Right, so this is the river. It's flowing this way. So yeah, the annoying thing is probably that the solution is gonna be staring at me this entire time, and I just... Okay, there it is. I see the ice. Baby, I see the ice. Ah, these burly men. All of these burly men. Okay, is it here? Yes, I think it is in this direction. Over yonder. Yeehaw! Let's go in. And we can just walk. But why walk when we can trot? We can trot. Wait, what happened? Okay, so we are at the waterfall cavern. Let me see if I can get a close perspective as to where we're supposed to go. Dun, dun. It's definitely not up, so let's go ahead and drop. Yep. Oh. Works like a charm. And there's a couple of entrances there. There's our target. There's our target, of course, the greatest grocery store ever, Target. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Fire away. That's also... The buttons on this are so weird. The controls on Kazooie doing his thing are just very peculiar. Okay, let's keep going over here. And this is it, folks. The last secret that remained from the Banjo-Kazooie oeuvre. Bum 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 bum. Hailfire Peaks, the icy side. That is quite the breath. I hear something. And there's the ice key door. I wonder where this is in terms of the Hailfire Peaks. There's somebody frozen on the other side. I guess I've never been to Hailfire Peak, so I don't know where this is. But it's kind of neat that they showed you this area that you wouldn't be able to access otherwise. There it goes. I wanna fly away. And it's a giant globo. Wow, you caught the legendary Mega Globo! It's supposed to have really special magical powers. I feel like I just went up a notch there for Jam Jars. Okay, can we just leave? Return to game. No, we're gonna have to find the world exit. That's okay, it's not too bad. Is there anything else? Because I doubt we're ever gonna come back here. So you trade the game pack for an ice key, and then you trade the ice key for a Mega Globo. So the only person that knows how to do with Globos is either Humba or Mumbo, and I'm going to say that it is probably Mumbo who we're looking. No, not Mumbo, Humba, because she's the one that gives us the transformations. Hello, hello, kitty. It's great to see you. Happy Thursday to you. I hope the day is treating you kindly. Boom, 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 boom. And if you haven't heard my spiel already, that's on you because I say it all the time. Everybody watching right now, kindly give the Kitty Toe Beans a follow, who is an excellent streamer, fellow Fruity member, loves to play JRPGs, and is just like an excellent person overall. Always love to hang out at the stream. Collect your daily toe beans, everyone. Please, I implore you. Retire on them if you must. But yes, kindly follow the Kitty Toe Beans. The day is going well. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's get out of here. Thank you for the kind words. They are true every time until proven otherwise, kitty. But yeah, we're just banjoing. We are banjoing today. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be as lengthy of a session as the last couple of weeks. I gotta do some stuff. I want to say probably like in 2 hours. So we'll have to make this quick, effective, snappy. We'll have to make this snappy. Make snap judgments. Drink some Snapple. World exit. Yes. Let's see. So the FF8 bug bit me. Yeah, I thought it bit you like 2-3 weeks ago at this point. I have spent hours the past few days setting up my stream and studying how to speed. Oh my gosh, are you becoming a speedrunner, kitty? Actually, have you done speedruns of games before? That sounds really cool. Are you gonna do the thing where you can get like the lion heart within like the first half hour of the game? Because I know that there's people that do that. If they like mix the right cards or something like that. Because if there's anybody that can do it, you can. Go on this molehill. Oh right, we're supposed to actually go see Humba, right? Humba. Pine Grove. Let's see, I've never done a speed run, so this will be my first. Nice, nice. So, breaking the ice, as they say. I don't think I've ever tried to speedrun at a lick of anything in my life, so it would be exciting for you to showcase that. I mean, that's me assuming that you're going to stream it. Of course, you don't have to. Okay, Humba Mima. Can we talk? Me much surprised. You have the legendary Mega Globo. Want to give to Humba? Yes, here you go. Oh sure, I'll just throw it in. And there it goes. Sacrifice for the goodness, with the spirit of Easter and all. Okay, let's go in. Oh, it's not with the same without Mumbo's Jumblum. It's like the blum 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 blum. Wumba calls this dragon But what's changed?
Kazooie now, big heap dragon, burn many baddies.
Okay, so now Kazooie's a dragon. Wow, look at that. No, I don't wanna. Let's keep this. Look at that fire breath. Look, I grew up into a Charizard just like how I always wanted. That's awesome. Okay, so on this run, no Lionheart, but that does sound like a fun stream to have sometime. Yeah, you should I'm not about to suggest what you should do. I'm sure that you're probably reading about like what the most experienced people have to say in terms of like tips on what to do. But here's wondering what they tell you the best party to use is for this kind of thing. Like probably the party that gives you the most damage in terms of limit breaks, and I would assume that's Squall. Probably Zell, if you know his combos well enough, you can do very, very good damage with him. And I don't know who the third would be. I would say Irvine, but you would get him so late that it might not even matter. Maybe Quistis? Because of the diversity of her blue magic? I don't know. Whatever it is, Quistis belongs there because she's a gem. Okay, let's go to the Wasteland. Let's see. I know Squall and Irvine are the big damage dealers in speedrunning. That makes sense. I specifically remember like the 2 times, or maybe the 1 time that I did as perfect of a run as I could have in Final Fantasy VIII. I needed to have Irvine in my party because of the fact that he had those very strong hyper shots as part of his finisher or limit break, and those, you know, for every single shot you were able to do like 9999 damage if you set him up correctly. So that checks out. But I look forward to it, Kitty. I'm also just happy to be living in your FF8 era, or FF8 revival era. That's really cool. So nice. We can just like burn up everyone. Burn up W. Look at that. Roasted, toasted, and virtually crisped. And of course today we are having some delicious cider, also known as a coffee cider, cider jack, to your health. Delicious. Okay. So last we were here, the last thing that I remember doing is we defeated Terry the Pterodactyl. And I don't know, I guess we're gonna continue exploring. Let me go ahead and bring out the player's guide, because that kind of dictates the order in which we do things. Let me see if I can find it. Of course, this is the original Nintendo Power Banjo-Tooie player's guide, which I've had ever since I was a wee lad back in the wee lad times. This is my FF8 era. I like it. I'm glad that we are living it, Kitty. This is one of your best eras. Your best era yet, I wager to say. Hello, Thea. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that life is treating you well. What's good and new in the life of Thea? Today I'm lurking while working. I'm sure that you're being 100% productive, Thea. You have made the greatest choice today. Thank you so much. We are playing Banjo-Tooie, and I'm looking up what I need to do next. So nest drilling, we've done that. We've done Scary Terry. Bridge the gap. Underwater bridges are fine for Atlantis. Blah blah blah. Make your way into the mountain. Dive into the water to fly. Find the flying pad at a water level. Fly to a small island with a pillar. Beak barge a stone switch on the side of the pillar to raise the bridge. Okay. Oh, I see. So there is a bridge there, huh? I don't think that we actually got that bridge. Dive into the water. Or maybe we did. Maybe it doesn't actually matter. Okay. The next one is get in my belly, which we were able to do before. Help out with another specimen. Small island with an egg on top. It's to the left of the world entrance. Did we get this one? I wonder. And of course there's Jinjo Jail. Okay, let's go ahead and keep exploring. I know that when we defeated Terry, he installed a flight pad somewhere around here. So maybe that's what I need to look for next. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. And there's a rock over there, of course. We were able to get a Jinjo out of that area. Yeah, so we got that Jinjo. Now that Kazooie's a dragon, I wonder if he can talk. Let's hatch this egg, shall we? Oh, we can't hatch the egg without Kazooie being on his own. So let's go find a split up pad. Let's go ahead and split up. Burn, baby, burn. The nice thing about this particular attack is that it seems to pack a better punch than the beak attack, which is kind of cool. I like it, at least. Oh, I'm pretty sure that there was like a split up pad right over here, right inside this cave, if I recall correctly. And of course this is the inside the mountain. Dun dun dun. Right, and that's the underwater bridge that they asked me to raise. Why didn't I raise it? There's a flight pad right there. Oh, if only I could jump faster. Swim faster. That's the ticket, huh, scouts? We need more red feathers, I guess. There's supposed to be some switch around here that is required to lift up the bridge or something to that effect. Or maybe I read it wrong and it's on the side of the pillar. For this particular challenge, I do remember going inside the belly of the beast. Oh, wait a second. What about this? There it goes. Look at that. Oh, banana. Wishful thinking, I know. I know. Ba ba ba. I wonder why I completely ignored that before. Well, at least we won't have to fly every time. He sounds so hoarse. Breegull! Oh great, I can also burn up even though I'm a dragon. That's funny that the evolution, the Mega Globo just simply made it so that you become a dragon, which is not really within Kazooie's genetics. Because, you know, he evolved from a dinosaur, not a dragon. But what do I know? I'm not a biologist, let alone a marine biologist. Where's that egg? No, this is not the way. But I can see where the flight pad is. Oh my gosh. Oh, he still breathes fire, right? Very nice. I like it. Let's cook this Stegosaurus. Is he just running away? from my fierce power. You know what? Let's find a safe spot. I actually need to run some ads, so we'll take a quick ad break. Churro probably also is looking for his lunch, so let's do that. We will be back with more Banjo-Tooie in a couple minutes. back to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, also known as Ales, Gentleman Streamer, Beer Goggles 21, Mama Ales, Baby Boy. And welcome back to stream, folks. We are playing Banjo-Tooie today and having fun with the dragon. Kazooie is officially a dragon now, and she can breathe fire. Look at that, look at that. It almost looks like we're spewing chili. Beautiful. But yeah, we're split up from Banjo right now because we're trying to hatch an egg. That's the story. That's the story. I wonder how she's gonna go about doing the dialogue bits, considering that she can't, at least I don't think that she can talk. How do we even go up there? Can I do a hop? How do I get up there to get this blasted egg? Let me try a couple more times here. What's stopping me? I gotta tell you, the sound of that Jinjo, or whatever's inside the egg, is a little unusual. Did I try to do this last time and then it didn't work out? You know what? Maybe we need the running shoes? Maybe that's a thing? Let's try this. Wow, I can't even step properly. Lovely. I believe there's some other shoes here, other footwear. He just runs away. Come on. Okay, at least we got some honey back. So not those. I believe there was some, what do you call it? Some of those springy shoes around here? But where are they? Ba, 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 ba. One shot. There's some eggs there as well, of course. I don't think that's gonna do it. I could try to potentially jump from up top and get it that way. Can I look at the camera, please? Like if I were to go all the way up. Sorry, I hear that Stegosaurus skittering about. I think that it might want to attack me. Okay. Huh. Okay, this is an interesting one. Let me see if I can actually find something on the player's guide. Underwater Jinjo, we did that. Jinjo jail. Launch grenade, it's got Kate switch. Flight path to reach him. Clockwork Jinjo. Surprise. Angry cavemen are nothing new to our heroes. Clockwork Jinjo. Hatching a plan. Oh, there it goes. You actually need to fly in order to hatch this egg. That's really the only way that we can actually do this. So let's find a flight pad. And today we are enjoying some delicious Hollow Jack, which is a coffee pumpkin cider. All my love to long ago. Rich, rich, rich. Very fragrance laden. So let's go and find that flight path. I was fairly certain that there was one on this side. But of course, getting all the way over there is gonna take a while. Let's see if I can actually... Ooh, is that a door? That is a door right there. We'll get to that later. Hooray! It's gonna be a bit of a walk, but you know, we're used to some of this stuff. Some of it. Not all of it. I definitely find it quizzical that you can do super high jumps with Banjo and Kazooie, but with Kazooie by itself, no siree Bob, you cannot. Exactly, Thea. That is the sound that dragons used to make back in the day. Okay, maybe we can do one of these. There's our flight pad. Flight path. How do we get up there? Oh, wonderful. That was smart. Yeah, just go ahead and eat ground. Can I even get up here? Just the level of elevation that this character provides is not sufficient to my needs. Okay, so we are going to attempt and... Where's my flight pad? It should be... Did I just lose it out of sight? Oh, that's lovely. Where is that thing? There's a split up pad. I think it's this little rock formation over here. Nice. Okay. So now we need to head... In which direction? I'm already lost. I am lost. Let's go this way. Whoosh. So this is back at the beginning. And there's our target. Target acquired. Let's go down. And let's just sit on it. Nice, and it's a little chickie.
That's one of my precious babies. Ah, isn't it cute?
Well, I don't know how it can fly. It's definitely not aerodynamic. But you know what? We did it. We got the little chickling. Let's go back to Banjo, and then let's start working through that part of the map. Let me go ahead and check this one off. I do have like a checklist for Banjo-Tooie stuff. So I think I should be able to check the fact that I got this particular chump. Jinjos, Globos. GG, Mine, Waterfalls, Tavern, Town, Torpedo the Rock. Oh, I see. We did get that. Okay. So we are in Pterodactyl land. Okay. Pterodactyl land. And we did get Chompa's Belly minigame. Okay. So let's go and find a Banjo. Together we are stronger. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Ba ba ba. And I believe he's in this cave. Ah, the jump on this character is so limited. Why is it that we jump higher with Banjo? I would like to know. Okay, there we go. So right as we step out here, there's a switch right there. So let's go ahead and hit it. Wow, it's like an actual propeller now. No, come on. Why is the control on this so not intuitive? Why is it so not intuitive? Did we already press it? Is that what happened? Why does it not look pressed? I'll try one more time. We may have already done this. Yeah, I think we did it. It's fine. So let's go to the other side of the map. See what more we can do. Sorry, just checking on messages here. Let's go in. Woo! And this is the start of the level, of course. Give ourselves a little bit of distance. Yeah, I don't think we've been through this area since we started on this level. Bam, bam, bam. And of course, up there is where we have the flight pad. Ooh, should we destroy this thing? Is this destroyable? That's the real question here. Well, that didn't do anything. How about the other eggs? And of course I do nothing. Can you fire? That also did nothing. I think we have to go to the other side, right? I think we have to go to the other side. Maybe by going through this tiny hole, this tiny aperture. Fire, please, just fire. It should be on this side, right? No, of course it's gonna be like a guessing game. Is it here? Just get in there, get in there. Of course it's not there. So it's not the first entrance. Let's try again. Zoom out the camera, will ya? Why do you have to start so close? Went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Okay, so not the first entrance. Go through the second one. Where am I? I have no idea where I am. Are we back where we started? I can't see. I think we were. So it's not the first or second. Try this door, I guess. Let's try this one more time now that we know where we're going. Let's give it a shot, shall we? You and me. You and I. Okay, so it's not door number 1. It's... No! Why did we fall? I have no idea where I... See, I just... What? This is a maze, isn't it? This is a maze. Well, that was the second cage, I guess. Once again. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so once again, not first, not second. Let's go for third. Dun, ba, da, dun, ba. It's also not third. Great. I think that's the last of the exits, right? Let's try going through here, I guess. And I have no idea where we are now. We're like in the middle of a bunch of other little entrances. Let's go here, this one. The first one to the right. Okay, the first one to the right did not work. I think that's the only one that's to the right. Yeah, there's no other ones. Oh wait, there's a second one to the right. There's nothing there. Let's try the first one to the left if we still have time. Here. No. Second one to the left, maybe. Where are we? The second one to the left also did not work. Is there a third one? I am surprised that they're making this so difficult to like actually guess. So we've got 1, we've got 2. There's no other doors. And this is where we are, right? Probably, I don't know. Where, I don't even know. It doesn't even matter, actually. There's Banjo. So maybe it's door number 3. This one right here. We basically tried every other. Here's hoping that there's just exactly 1. Oh my gosh, look at that. So silly. So we got the blue Jinjo. Let me mark that down. Cages near Humbas. In the lower pond. Cages near world entry. I'm assuming that that's the one that they're talking about, right? Let me see if I got it. View totals. The Viewmaster. We got 3 out of 5. So I'm assuming it's that one. Cage in the world entry. Near Humba's wigwam in a cage. I don't know which one they're talking about, but I'm assuming that we've got the right one. Oh, sorry, I think my prompter died, Kitty, so you were probably saying things and I caught none of these things. Back, also crocheting on the side. I am glad to hear that you're crocheting, Kitty. I wonder what kind of projects you're working on. While working and lurking, multitasking queen. I love it, I love it. Sorry about that. Let me try and reset my prompter one more time. This has already happened twice before. So I'm assuming that it's just not gonna really be working today. That's so silly. I like to have my prompter because it allows me to like make eye contact with like the chat, and I don't know, it makes me feel a little bit more connected. Because when I have to look at a different screen to actually do so, it feels, I don't know, it just feels a bit disconnected. Let me try and test that one. See if it actually works this time. Okay, it does work. For right now, who knows if it's gonna drop? What an obnoxious thing. Okay. Let's keep going. So that was the next thing. Bridge the Gap, Underwater Jinjo. We got that one. Taxi Pack. Jinjo Jail. We got that one as well. Grenade Eggs. And Clockwork Jinjo. Okay, the Rock Nuts Tribe. Okay, and we still need to defeat one more of the Rock Nut Tribe. I have no idea where they are, but I'm sure that we'll come across them soon enough. And there's a split up pad right here. I don't actually know why we would need to split up at this particular juncture in time. But it's there if you need it. There's a big old cave over there. Maybe we go there. Oh my gosh, these things are way too smart. So that's the cages. Will this actually help us in any sort of way? Jump. Gahul? Is that what he said? The Owls of Gahul? Yeah, maybe we go check out some of those caves. I don't really remember what's in those. It might be a fun idea to check them out. Ba ba ba. Not in this direction. Let's go over here. Okay, and it's gone. And it's gone. Slide. Very husky voice, that Kazooie. What's in here? Oh, and I don't think we've been here. Styracosaurus family cave? Oh no, the evil honeycomb. Evil. Bill drill. And the jump pad. There's a tiny Triceratops and a big one, and a bigger one.
Boo hoo hoo, I'm so small, and all the girls laugh at me.
I'm sure you're alright. Don't worry about it, kid. I think.
Oh, I do feel slightly unwell. It must have been that caveman I ate, or perhaps it was the pterodactyl dung.
Well, I thought Triceratops were actually herbivores, so that's surprising to me. Is everybody just sick? Go away. Leave Scrotty alone.
Well, if that's how you greet visitors.
What are you so sad?
My family isn't keeping too well. Now you've done it, Banjo. Just wait until you hear all the problems she wants us to fix.
Look at my eldest Scrat. He's very sickly and needs a doctor urgently.
Which doctor?
I don't care. Any doctor will do. I've heard there's a crazy shaman that lives on the cliff top who might help.
Scrit here was out of walking one day and came back
this size. Now he's too small to be a proper dinosaur. Scrut has gone missing. She took some money from my purse and headed off to the train station.
Oh, many problems, I told you. So, Banjo,
Oh, we'll see what we can do.
Wonderful. It's nice to know not every character in this game is bad.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. So 3 dinosaurs with 3 different problems. One of them is we have to get Mumbo over here, which is such a it's gonna take a while. There's a honeycomb piece over there. Let's go ahead and split up. Bless you. Let's go ahead and split up. And Kazooie by himself can do a pretty mean jump. Beautiful. Okay, 7 honeycombs, which is exactly what we wanted in order to actually get behind the entrance to River Passage. Sure, that's what we found. Okay, so we got all 3 honeycombs in this stage, which is nice. Oh wow. Let's go ahead and try and help out these kids. Oh, there was another one of these. Let's see if it's also some other pad or something like that. Ooh, and this is, oh, the Mumbo pad. I guess we know what to do. Let's go find Mumbo. Wow. Run, 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 run. Cha-cha-cha. Now, how far are we from Mumbo's cave? That is the question of the hour. I wish I could put markers on this place like I do in Elden Ring, because this place is massive. Some more clockwork eggs. You can never have too many clockwork eggs. What is this place? Some other gigantic section of the map, I'm assuming. What is all this? Too much map. Too much map, I say. I don't even know if it's circular. Like, I can't tell. Let me see if I can find Mumbo. So there's, I think that's Wamba's wigwam, if I'm not mistaken. But in terms of Mumbo, do we have any sort of warp? I know that generally between the wigwam and the hut, they do have warps. Nice, nice, there's a warp right here. Okay. Outside Mumbo's skull. Let's drink some water. Even though this is a drinks-friendly stream, we highly advocate the consumption of water. Water, of course, the element which brings life. Not only does it help you stay hydrated, but it also helps you regulate your metabolics and stave off the deleterious effects of alcohol consumption. So drink up. It's an order. Okay, let's get that Mumbo. Get over here, you. Get over here. We just talk, right? You want Mumbo's help again? Yes. Do your thing. And let's go to Wamba's wigwam. So much alliteration, it makes my tongue tired, tongue twisted. Bots master. And there should be a warp, right? We literally just came from a warp. The stomping plains. Very nice. Just a second here, folks. Okay. So, the goal here is to get to the Triceratops cage. And for the life of me, I don't remember. Was it down here? Is it through there? No, it's through this this big old red cave. No, Ailes, I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong, Ailes. But let's go this way. I think this may be the way. This is the way. Okay. So this is what we were looking for. Fly, you fools. Okay, it broke while we were destroying it. It was mutually assured destruction. Hope this works. Okay, now he's a little bit bigger. I can't quite tell.
Thanks for beefing up my small child. Perhaps he'll find a girlfriend now.
Hey, size doesn't matter. What's wrong with you?
Well, hey, I'm so big, and all the girls want to go out with me.
That doesn't check out. What are you talking about? Okay, so one of them went to the train station, and then this one... Does this one also need a doctor? Is that about the thing?
Oh, I do feel slightly unwell. It must have been that caveman I ate. Oh.
So what do we need to do with this one? Let me check the guide. Let's not waste time here. Rock not tribe, creature cryptography. Hatching a plan. Put out the fire. We did that. Crazy Kazooie. All in the dino family. Oh, you actually have to load Chuffy to actually get back the last kiddo. Okay, so we can't really proceed with this one, unfortunately. Let's do something else that might be fun. Let's go outside of Wumba's wigwam and enlarge that cave. Enlarge her abode. If I remembered where it was, I think it's in this direction. Okay, it's through here. And I wish my memory was helpful in these sorts of situations. Okay, so here we go. We get to enlarge one more thing. To your health. Okay, let's go get Banjo and Kazooie. I'm sure they'll be happy to see a giant version of Humba. We've got all the feathers. And we just sit back on the throne. Now let's go visit Humba. Humbug. I feel like I keep either saying Humba or Wumba, and I'm sorry about that. I feel like I forget sometimes what her name is because I don't have a very good memory. So the last time we came here, we were able to turn into a baby dinosaur. I think we finished with the baby dinosaur. Ooh, what is this? Why can it never just be like a tiny cave that you can come out of? No, I don't want to go here. I just want like limited goals, you know? I want things that don't necessarily lead to another huge part of the map. Let's go in. Okay, so let's jump in. And that's a giant Humba right there. And because of that, we became a huge dinosaur. Wumba called this the Daddy T-Rex. Use control stick to move and B to make much noise. Wow, that is impressive. Can I just attack things? At this point, I feel like I should just be able to trample everything. I feel like we're bigger than most of the map now. Nice, can we actually... No, of course not. That's not how this game works. What are you gonna do? That is so satisfying. I love it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for the timer to run out and then we're gonna go back and get Banjo and Tooie. Let's enjoy some Hello Jack while we're waiting for this. Sorry, just fixing the ale scan. To your health. Okay, so let me aim in the direction for the wigwam. It's right over there. Jump into the pool. And let's go. Should be directly to our right if we're looking from the back. And of course we're not looking from the back. Why? No, go away, go away! It's like for some reason the springy shoes decided to like show up. Okay, we got the yellow Jinjo. Let me go ahead and check that one off. Cages near a walled entry. Near Humba's wigwam in a cage. Yeah, that's the one. So I think we have 4 out of 5 Jinjos in this world. Yes, 4 out of 5. Okay. We got all the notes as well. Nice. Don't have to worry about those. I like the fact that I don't even have to try to get the notes. Every single time you can just find them pretty quickly. Let's go back and switch to the big dinosaur and see what else we can do. I might actually just look this up. Bum bum bum. Okay. Let's go see what else we can destroy. So we can't go through any of the small entrances, of course. Basically, nothing should be able to stand up to us. I like it. You know, I like it. I don't know what that is, but I think it's meant to keep you inside, like a cage. It's small, just like a PDA. The world is getting smaller. Can we go in the water? I wonder. Oh, never mind. This isn't even water. Everybody, just run away. Dun dun dun. Just face my wrath. We are Legion, folks. What time? What time do we have? Sorry, my phone is not telling me the time here. We'll probably take an ad relatively soon at the last ad break of today. Dun, dun, dun. How about in here? Can we go? No, that's the world exit actually. There'd be no point in us going. There's a Jinjo right over there, huh? I bet you can open it with this button right over here. Oh, look at that guy. How do we get there? Have to go into like some cave or something like that. I am so disoriented here. Where is that person? I basically have lost understanding of the relation of where everything is. Which, you know, par for the course. I know that that happens fairly often. Whether or not it has anything to do with the game. There, that's the person. So how do I get there? Right, so it's here. But I would need to somehow climb into that cave up there. Maybe go in here? Can I even? Can I even? No, I think that there's like a path right there. Let's go and check it out. Yeah, unfortunately there doesn't seem to like there's a lot of things that you can do with Mr. Dinosaur over here. Oh, I see what the problem is. So, you don't even have to walk up to him. Beautiful. Can we do anything else with this thing? I'm gonna say no. Okay, let's go back and switch back. Let's enter this new cave. Definitely fun to destroy things as a dinosaur. But there doesn't seem to be a lot of use for him. Like, I think there was something like that in Super Mario Galaxy, right? Where you could turn into a dinosaur, but the amount of things that you could do with him were limited. I thought that was the case. But you know what? We tried our best. And sometimes that's all you can ask. There it is. There it is. Just what I was looking for. Uptons, Uptons. What I was looking for. Does Uptons even exist? That's my question. Does it even exist? I've been pondering this since the beginning of time. Package left. So let's go find let's go to the area that we were. Find that flight pad and go into that cave, right? Where was that thing? Right, we made it from this side. No, of course that's not what it was. Gahul! And there's our platform right there. Oh no, come on, get up, get up. Get up. Walk, what are you doing? Wow, that's frustrating. Da. Let's get in there. And there's our flight pad. And jump. Gahul. Okay. We are gonna go ahead and take that ad break. So, we will be back in about 3-4 minutes with some more Banjo-Tooie. welcome back to the Ale Standy Please stream. I'm your host, Ale Standy, also known as Ales, gentleman streamer, the No Throne Cicerone, the Wolf of Brussels. And welcome back to stream, folks. We are playing Banjo-Tooie, and we're stomping around through dinosaur land. There's a couple of things that I want to do now that we have the flight pad in tow. And one of them is to free a Jinjo. So let's go ahead and do that. I think we go in this direction. Yeah, you know, I feel like I've said this in so many ways right now, but this level is just huge. And I don't know if they were just like going on the dinosaur theme and that's why they decided to design it this way, but it's just not very thoughtful of what you could be doing with your time. That's not where I want to go. Also, just the idea of like, can I get some like map markers or like a map period? That would be great. That's the flight pad that we started in. So I basically went through what I needed to get to, but I completely ignored it. Because I'm smart that way. Okay, there's the world entrance, right? Yes. And the Jinjo cage is like somewhere around here. There. I literally can't. Let's turn around, turn around. I didn't? Did I just totally whiff that? Oh, after all that. What if I just hit it from the side with like a bomb bag? Would that? Could I just... Oh! Look at that, I didn't actually need to fly. I didn't even need to fly. I do need to fly to get the Jinjo, but I don't actually need to like slam it with the beak bomb. Will this get me anywhere close? I think it's outside of Wumba's Wigwam. And if anybody's wondering, we are enjoying some delicious pumpkin cider with coffee. Hollow Jack, to your health. So the flight pad is nowhere where we are. Why did I think we were close? Mumbo's is over there. Is it in this direction? I guess we pick a left or a right and then we make up our minds. Let's go faster. Wouldn't it be great if the entire time you could just use the boots to give you speed? There's the flight pad right over there. No, don't. You always do this. Come on, just walk. Just go. Okay, let's get that Jinjo by stepping into the flight pad. Jump! The owls of Gahul! Okay, let's keep going. And we should reach that world entrance relatively soon. W5, W5. The less said, the better. That's not where we're looking for. No. Fortunately, if we keep going in one direction, we'll eventually get to where we need to go. It just... Wait, what? Come on! Air combat too? From slow-moving pterodactyls? Are we back to where we started? Probably. Let's go over this side. Bum bum bum. That's where we started, of course. Come on, just get me to the world entrance. There, I see it. And so, the Jinjo is right there. We got the last of the Jinjos in this world. Thank goodness for that. Okay. So in terms of totals, in terms of total, the healthy cereal, we have everything except for the Jiggies. Oh, and I guess some Cheeto notes. We're missing out on some Cheeto notes as well. That's fine. We'll get them. Let's go into the cave that we just opened up with a big old dinosaur. If I remember where that is. Is it this? No, it's not this. Was it this thing over here? Right, this is where the cave was. Yes, let's go in. Okay, and Oogle Boogle's cave. What is this place? Hello? You should see someone about that stammer. Not stammer. Freezing cold. Cave, no central heating. No food either. Unga Bunga tribe got guard outside cave. Please, warm cave up and give food.
You got chicky?
Maybe. Warmth and food first. Okay, well there's no guard outside anymore, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's get some red feathers. We just ran out. Well, we didn't really run out. Who is this? Me cold and hungry, please help. So we need to give them food and something else. What is that sound? Can we actually light this up with like some fire eggs? Okay, nice. Me warm but still need food. Junk food good. Where am I supposed to get junk food? Is this a rock that we can break? Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Okay, so there's a grippy grab place here. Grippy grab. But why can't we... Wow. Come on, we're so close. We're so close. Yes! What is this thing? Ah, another freezy boy. Meat, cold, and hungry. Please help. So, it's another one of these guys. But why is there a place here? I like the fact that it gives us like a source of light for about half a second. So there's another vine over there. I think that's where we were. And that's where this ends. What's in here? Gosh, I can't see a thing. It's so dark. Okay. To Witchy World. Oh wait, we've been to Witchy World before. What is this entrance? Oh, I see. This is like the UFO area or something like that. I don't think we have the move that allows us to climb up the walls just yet. But it's nice to know that we have that opening, I suppose. Give me a second here, folks. Okay, so that's another entrance to Witchy World, which nice, but we can't really make too much use of it at this particular moment in time. Let's see. How about we climb that vine? Is this an egg? Yes. Oh, we need to separate from Kazooie. Okay. Can we just separate, please? So we should be able to hatch that egg. So many things are making so many different noises. It's ridiculous. There's at least like 3 or 4 things that are making specialized noises. Hatch this egg.
That's one of my precious babies! Isn't it cute?
Well, we got one more of those, but how do we feed these people? Where's Banjo? Let's see if there's anything more we can do in this cave. There, now you shouldn't be cold. Oh wait. Oh, I see. They weren't tables, they were like torches? Me warm, but still need food. Junk food, good. Well, I don't have any of that, friend. I'm sorry. I guess let's go back up there to the third caveman. Right, the entrance is... and this one. Very nice. Be warm, but still need food. Junk food is good. Yes, we all know the blessings of junk food, but this is not helping me get you what you need. I'm afraid. I have no idea what food you want. So that's where we came in. That's the other person. That's a vine. And that's where the egg was. Okay, let me look this up. This is Clan of the Cave Burger. You'll need the exit to Witchy World, where burgers are abundant at AS. Pick up the food at the stand, then grab the clamber boots on the roof of the big top. Use the boots to run up the claw prints. Okay, so we can't actually finish this quest without getting the clamber boots, which we don't have. I don't believe we have those yet. So this last 5-10 minutes was a waste of time. So it goes. In case anybody's wondering, we're enjoying a delicious pumpkin cider. Very nice. Let's keep going. I wish the game was a little bit better about telling you that some challenges you won't be able to work on until much later. What is this? Oh, we've been here. Okay, so that is that. Let's find another objective here. We got the Jinjos. We still need the Rocknut tribes. Reach the Rocknut in prison the same way you rescue Jinjo number 3. We did that. Rocknut, launch your clock over its unguarded shoulder, steer buck, allowing you to perfect shot. Creature cryptography, blah blah blah. Wumba magic, surprise. So we got that person. Hatching a plan. Once you use the split up pad to grant Kazooie her freedom, make the flying pad in front of the Styracosaurus family cave. Fly to the lake by Mambo Skull, land on the egg, and hatch it. Final egg in a small red... How many eggs are there? Look for the blue eggs with spots. The final baby is too big to return on. Use the split up pad to become Banjo. Wait, where's this third hatchling? Let's see. The final baby is too big to hatch on their own. And once again, we are using the Banjo-Tooie strategy guide. Make a flying pad. We got that one. Fly to the cave. Lay on the egg and hatch a baby. Oogie Boogie's cave. In a small red crack near the rear of Unga Bunga's cave. Okay, well, I have no idea where Unga Bunga's cave is, so I'm just basically going to go to every cave nearby. What's over here? If only there was a sign that said, oh, hey, this is the direction to Unga Bunga's cave. Oh, this is Unga Bunga's cave. What about you? Me, Unga Bunga. You seem okay. Thank you for telling me that I'm okay, I guess. We opened up that switch. What do we do here, though? Hope this leads to the last baby. No, of course it doesn't. I'm confused as to my location now. Gold, Jerry, gold. Ah, the treasure chamber. This is Mumbo's Mountain, or whatever that place was. So we went there. That's where we came from, I think. And that is the other place. I think we're basically just going back to the other entrance. So let me get this straight. There are basically 4 openings in this room. There's that, which will lead us to Mumbo's Mountain. I don't know what that is. Then there's this one that leads us to this one. And then finally, there is the only other way out, which is the way we came. That just means that there's only 2 actual useful entrances. Is there anything behind Unga Bunga? No, it doesn't seem like it. What about here? What is this for? Sorry, not coming in wearing silly shoes. Huh? What? It just threw me out the treasure. Okay. Ah, so goofy. Let's find a place where using the shoes might prove useful. Maybe we take the shoes and step out. That might be something. Right, because over this way is where... No, actually, I'm talking out of my butt here. I have no idea what to do here. No, wait, I do remember that we take the shoes and we go up here. Okay. So we've done that before. What about here? And of course that's Hamba's giant wigwam. Oh yeah, very self-intuitive here. So I'm gonna maybe just look at the map to see if I can actually locate where this creature is. Bum ba da dum bum 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 bum. Let's see. So there's one egg there. Bridge the gap. Did we actually get that egg? I don't think so. Let's go back inside the mountain. There's definitely an egg in there. Now, how do I get back inside the mountain? The world may never know. World entry and exit. Just a second here, folks. Starting to think about where to place everyone. Okay. Let's keep going. So, what was I thinking? Oh yes, the waterfall cave. That is where we are headed. And I'm fairly certain there was an entrance very close nearby. Sorry, I keep getting these notifications. I don't know what that's about. Okay, nothing useful. Bum, 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 bum. There, that's the waterfall cave. So if I recall correctly, there was like an egg all the way at the top. Let's see if I can actually reach it from here. Wait, what am I... So we press the button. That's fine, I don't actually need the springy shoes. Climb up. Okay, let's go. Just make it higher. And we did get there once before, never mind. We did get there before. What if we keep going up? Oh, there's a thing here. And that's for the... I think we got that jiggy before. Yeah, so we definitely did that. Definitely got ahead of myself with that one. Okay. Can we beak bomb this thing? Would have been nice. Would have been nice. I am definitely at a loss to where to find that third egg. So there was one at the top, which we got. Let's see. There was one which we got outside. Ooh, river passage. This map is incomprehensible. Eggs. All I'm looking for are eggs. Bum ba da dum, dum bum bum bum. Stomping plains. Near the hatch. Unga Bunga's cave. No wait. In Unga Bunga's cave there should be another entrance that I'm missing. How did I miss that? Now if I remembered where Unga Bunga's cave was, that would be the real clincher right here. I'm sorry folks, I know that I'm a little bit angry with this game. I feel like basically every other line is just a complaint. The mechanics are solid. The challenges themselves are pretty solid once you've identified them. It's just the back and forth that is just ever so soul crushing. And there's a very wonderful game in here, but just navigating from one place to the other and back, it's just it's rough. It's rough. Oh, come on. No. Ugh. Okay. At least I didn't take fall damage. Savage cabbage. What time do we have? Okay, we're getting close to our Cinderella time, so this might be a nice way to end stream. So yeah, there's supposed to be some other entrance here that I am not seeing. What am I not seeing here? There should be a couple loop-de-loops. Go in here. No, stop it. You're getting too trigger happy. How did I not find that? What are you doing? I can't attack. Wow. That is such a silly mechanic. I swear. Arm myself with some solid weaponry. Okay, let's go ahead and split up. Is it back? It's back, isn't it? What a ridiculous creature. Now, where's what I'm looking for? That's the exit. Can you just make it just a little bit clear for me where I'm supposed to go? Okay, let me take a look at the map again. Treasure trove. That's where we came in. Split up pad. It should be right there. It should be right there. What am I not seeing? Is it like up in the sky or something like that? Okay, so we go in here. Boy, this is where we came from. Is Ailes going mad? Is Ailes finally losing it? No time to react. I thought that's where we came from. No, this is jam jars. So absolutely not where we came from. Wonderful. And there should be an egg here. There should be an egg here. Which makes it silly that I am here with just Banjo. Totally not seeing it. Is it through this door? No, of course not. We're just outside now. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is absolutely trying to test my sanity. There's jam jars. There's feathers. No, I don't think that's it. Let me look at this thing again. There's the split up pad. Basically, next to the split up pad should be the egg that we are looking for. So why am I missing it every time? No, come on. I just need a couple minutes to finish this, please. Game, just let me off the hook today. Thank goodness for making the same exact mistake. I believe that is what you call madness. Don't slide, don't slide. Okay, that is where we came from. I know that. Turn around. Turn around. What an obnoxious creature. From the depths of hell, right to your home. Is it there? It should literally be right next to the split up pad. What am I missing here? What is this thing? Oh, it was through like this little crack on the wall. Switch, switch. Ah, what a nightmare. Okay, let's get it out.
Yikes, she's a big girl. Too right, she can't even fly. I'm not sure if there will be room in our nest. You couldn't just hit it with one of those grenade eggs, could ya? You heartless. Only joking. Bring her back to me, and I'll work out an exercise program for her. I'll just go and find Banjo then.
So the idea here is we need to switch to Banjo, get the backpack. Get the backpack. I can't believe that she was hiding there. How am I supposed to... Backpack, right? We have the move. What am I missing here? Yeah, we have all the 3 moves. So... Hatch, springy step shoes, deep heart, split up pad. Right, but how do I activate it? How do I activate it? Okay, clearly I am missing some fundamental bone in my body that actually tells me the way in which you activate the taxi pack. Welcome, welcome, Staff Louis 88. I hope that you are doing well. How to activate taxi pack? Classic game indeed. I think hold the Z button and then press C up. Okay. Okay. So not a very intuitive C up. I think that's what we're doing. Wait. Okay, we got it. Let's go up the mountain now. Love Banjo-Tooie. In that case, you might not have enjoyed my earlier rant. I am finding some difficulty with the back and forth. There's a lot of back and forth in this game. And some of it can be just a little bit, just a tinge frustrating. Solid gameplay. I'm not gonna lie, solid gameplay, but between the different transformations, between the different iterations of Banjo and Tooie and this and that, sometimes it makes it just a bit, I don't know what the exact term is, but there's definitely some good level of, oh, what? Oh no, I'm not gonna, we're not dealing with you right now. This was not the point. We might just take the fall here and hope for the best. I don't think we're gonna make it, but whatever. Water, beautiful, beautiful water. Thank goodness for that. Let's see, no backseating on it, promise. Thank you for mentioning hashtag. It's gonna be tough for me, but hey, good luck. Hey, not to worry. I appreciate the company. I appreciate the good intentions. I actually have a strategy guide right in front of me. So it's not that I'm trying to figure things out on my own. I'm mostly just following the strategy guide because it gives me a sense of completion, and in that way I'm actually able to do things in order and make sure that I'm not missing anything. Now the question is, where is that warp? Where's the warp? Looking for a warp here. There should be one near Wumba, there should be one near Mumbo, there should be one right at the world entrance. And either of those will lead me to the pterodactyl nest. So where are those guys? Please. Sorry, I'm also just in the process of like wrapping up. So if I sound like I'm rushing, it's because I'm definitely rushing. But good to have you. Let me know if you prefer Steph or Louie or whatever. I generally play this game on Thursdays, and unfortunately today is a bit of a short session. A short sesh. There's a warp pad right there. Let's get on up there. Top of the mountain. Yeah, and once again, I do enjoy this game. It's just that some of it is just, it's just a little bit. Sometimes I think that the land could have been made a little bit more tight. There could have been just a bit more, like the ability to like switch back between forms could have been a bit more streamlined. But I'm sure you've heard similar things from like the folks that say that if you didn't have the warp barrel in what's it called, in Donkey Kong 64, it would have been nicer. Where are you? Did we just let it go? Nice, reunited, and it feels so good. Thank goodness Kazooie won't have to see another egg for the rest of the game.
Here, the other half of your reward as promised.
Ah, so wonderful. We actually achieved something right at the finish line. Where are you? Where's my Jiggy? Okay. And unless Terry has something more to say, I think we're good here. Yeah, I think we're fine. All right. I think we wrap it up here, folks. Let's go back to intermission. Wow, these little creatures are noisy. But let's go ahead and wrap it up, folks. Sorry about the short stream. Unfortunately, it's one of those situations where I have to take care of something this afternoon. Very much appreciate everyone's company today, though. We had Kitty show up just a bit earlier, and my controller is still vibrating for reasons. We had Chungus, of course, coming in as well. We had Thea, and of course, newest friend, Steph Louie88. Thank you so much for popping in. I am going to toss this controller elsewhere because it keeps vibrating on my desk, and that's a bit obnoxious. If you like this kind of nonsense, and I have no idea why you would, I stream on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. On Wednesdays, we're playing Mega Man X. Thursdays, we are playing Banjo-Tooie, and on Fridays, we're gonna start playing Baldur's Gate 3 again. If you're interested in my schedule, please follow me on the socials right over there. You're more than welcome to ignore every other post I make. But with that, let's go ahead and find a raid target. I've actually got an idea of who I want to raid today. I want to say a new community member and also a fellow stream team member. And if I can pull up my keyboard, their name is Foxling Bubble. They've actually visited us before, and we would love to show some love. So let me go ahead and set that up. Loves to play lots of cozy games, and currently playing Final Fantasy V. So it should be fun to just say hello. Let me go ahead and start that raid. Here's the raid message for viewers, and this is the raid message for followers. Let me go ahead and copy one of those. My controller over there is still vibrating because it's a crazy boy. With that, I have to wrap up for the week. Very sad, I know. But you know what? We'll be back stronger, better, stronger, faster, harder next week, starting next Wednesday. Thank you so much once again for your time this afternoon. And as I like to end these things, stay thirsty, L-Pack. We'll see you again.